about that typo. um, yeah, there's just a bunch of bad attorneys and victims of police suppression walking by. Some lawyers I recognize, they like to plea you out. There's a pregnant lady going to court. But they're doing jury selection now for the Daniel Sanchez murder trial of Rajan Munsingh, Sri Lankan immigrant, an entrepreneur here in Austin, owned a home, and the police shot him in his front of his own house with his own. He had his own gun. So that's your gun rights if you're a minority. The police here are very racist. Don't come to Austin. Please leave Austin if you're here. This place is corrupt, disgusting, dirty, and they've dumped the police and their mobsters have dumped like 200 bodies in the last 20 years into Town Lake, which is part of the Colorado River, which people below here drink of. So, anyhow, yeah, they're doing jury selection here, and that's all that's going on. There's no room in the court. The jury trial starts on Thursday. If they don't get their voir dire completed and don't find 12 honest people or 12 people that they can select, then they're going to come back Wednesday and try again. And if they don't, and then they're definitely going to have a jury trial on Wednesday, they said. I mean, a jury selection on Wednesday completed. And then, so the judge is ordering the Fox News to release the video to the press, and she'll be doing a court order. So, yeah, all this obfuscation of evidence and of jury trials is going to be taken care of real fast here. Crotchety old lawyers, racist lawyers that plea out people. But if their kids have so much as a speeding ticket, they'll fight. There's two sets of justice, two sets of injustice is what's going on here. So Thursday morning at 9:15 in Judge Karen Sage's court, which is the 299th court on floor 8 of this building here. That's the jail. Oh, that's the court. Sorry, that's the court, and the jail's right next door. But you can't see all of it. Anyhow, yeah, so Thursday at 9:15, be here, be in court if you want to see how the police are not held accountable to people they murder. Yeah. He was shot within seconds. Rajan Munsingh was shot within seconds in front of his own house. He thought that there was an intruder stalking him. So he took his gun out, and he was patrolling around his front yard when the cop got there and just shot him. He's the one that called the police, and the police shot him. And he was of color. He's a Sri Lankan American, if I can say all that. His family's from Sri Lanka, and he's an American citizen, and he was exercising his Second Amendment, his 2A rights, the same ones that Charlie Kirk said that we should all have, the same ones that Greg Abbott said we should all have. Everyone should have the right to have a gun that's not a felon. That's what they said. But what they mean is something different. They not like us. So the people of color aren't allowed to have a gun. Minorities aren't allowed to have a gun. Well, soon, if not now, the majority will be gone and the minorities will be the majority, and then the minority won't be able to have a gun. I agree. Don't let minorities have a gun if they're the colonizer MAGAs. Take their guns away. I totally agree with that. Make America indigenous again. Can I say that? Is that allowed? So that's the update for today. Sorry I misspelled the title of the other video. That was predictive typing on my phone. I'm a swiper. I swipe to type, and sometimes I miss these errors. But I caught it the second time around. At least I caught it. Otherwise, whatever. But I'll change it. But please complain about it in the other video on the comments so that I know you're alive, and remind me to change it. How's that? Y'all be my reminders. Tacos County. Tacos County Court. But yeah, this is what it looks like at a courthouse where everyone is oppressed, except for the lawyers. There's Betty Blackwell. Hi, Betty. Hi. Release the immigrants. She don't care. She don't care. Betty Blackwell, they named this place after her husband. They're both lawyers. I think he died, possibly, because they don't hear anything about him. But this is the Blackwell Thurman building. And I'm not sure who Thurman was. Probably Strom Thurman. But, yeah. These lawyers are just part of the Klan. They're just part of the Klan that runs this show. This shit show they call the injustice system. The Klan has made profiteers out of private corporations and non-governmental entities, other suppliers. So people that go to jail, somebody has to provide commissary, provide food, provide bedding, provide everything, the clothing, provide laundry services, everything you need in a jail to have a concentration camp jail like this one here, where people die regularly because Travis County Sheriff's Department are corrupt and they kill people. Everything you need, they get paid for. And the government's corrupt. They charge too much. Hey, you got your body cam on? No? All right. Then you can't see that. So, oh, I'm just in that mood today. I'm in a mood. I'm tired of cops killing people. I'm tired of murdering shitbag cops. Judge Blasey didn't like that I say that I say that fuck all murdering shitbag cops, but I'm sorry, like, that's what MAGA's saying about minorities that are just trying to get work. That's what Trump called all of these countries shitholes, and now Trump is made so that immigration, there's only 7,500 people are going to be allowed this year to immigrate to the United States, and all from Africa. They're all white. They're what's been commonly called Afrikaners, which I found out is not really all of us. Whites that aren't even Afrikaners, that aren't Dutch Africans, that are English Africans are coming over here because they're looking for opportunity, and they're not dying over there. They're not in danger. They're not oppressed. They actually have all the wealth. And look at De Beers Corporation, and they use basically slave labor and child labor in their diamond mines for you. And then they put those commercials on. They'll be coming up for Christmas. You'll see in the holidays De Beers commercials all over the place for their diamonds that are African mines. They're killing people in those mines. From Africa to Travis County, they're killing people because of color. But it's cool because I'm sure that those Afrikaners will be deported next. Watch. At the same time, Trump's ICE raided a Korean factory, I believe it was in Utah, and took 600 Koreans and put them on a plane and got rid of them. At a Hyundai factory, making cars. Okay. American cars, made in America. So that's just going to make Hyundai move their facility back to Korea, where the labor is cheaper, land is cheaper. I don't know what's going on here. I don't see any of these lawyers that I know. I'm a little bored. I'll probably take off here. But I just want y'all to see what goes on here. Look at the faces. People's faces are glummed. So if you have the right to live... what is it? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What part of that part does this do? Is this the pursuit of happiness part? Because no one's happy. I don't think this is the pursuit of happiness part. Bye, Blackwell Thurman built Injustice Center. Hope it all works out. Got some boxes over here. What you got? Frosty. Big boxes. DX Crusty. Crusty. What the fuck? Acoustical suspension system. I don't know what that crap is. Y'all know what this stuff is?
Yeah. It's
okay. Oh, ceiling tile. I was like, is that some music equipment? Because it said acoustical. That makes sense. Got some contractors out here carrying stuff around. So we care about fallen vets, right? Got a whole memorial to fallen Travis County vets. You got a whole memorial here for bad cops that died, Texas peace officers. But you notice you don't have any memorial for people, for the citizens that are killed by the police or by the government. That's because there's no memorial that would cover it all. It just in Austin alone, thousands and thousands of people have been murdered by the system. People on the streets, people in their homes, people like Rajmoon Singh, Pickle, Larry Eugene Jackson Jr., Aquinas Givens, Alexander Gonzalez, Kevin Brown, oh man, Daniel Rocha. We don't know how many people, and other people that have been shot, not killed also. Lots of people have been shot and not killed. So there was a woman who got her eyes shot out inside a bar while the cops were shooting somebody outside just several months ago. I think it was this year. I believe it was earlier this year. I don't know her name. I don't know a lot of people's names, but there's a lot of people. There's a woman who was fixing a flat tire on the side of the road, and a female officer, APD, ran her over and killed her, and then they tried to not do anything and help. And the police tried to cover it up, and her daughters are suing the city for justice for their mom. But it's cool, as long as your government's driving down the road, killing people, shooting people in the back, doing all the bullshit. Landon Nobles was shot in the back. Larry Gene Jackson was shot in the back of the head by APD. It's mostly Austin Police Department and the city of Austin doing this work. And so that's your liberal, progressive city murdering shitbag cops, protectionism of the cops. This murder trial is going to be a sham because the courts work so closely with the cops that they're biased against the people. The very people that they're supposedly elected, supposedly hired to serve, sworn to serve the people and the Constitution and the law, they don't really do that. They do attack people like me for speaking to you like this and for saying fuck all murdering shitbag cops, but that's freedom of expression. Like, if you're not against murdering shitbag cops, I'm worried about you, not me. You're the one that needs psychological help, not me. I need freedom, justice, and all I get is trolled. There's the county precinct 5 constable. So precinct 5 is the court over here, Tamika Jeffers. Tamika Jeffers? Whatever. She's the judge that said that she's gonna go after me for filming and walking across the street like I just did, basically. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with whatever oppression the government wants to do to me. Because the sun is shining today in Austin on our wet ground because we finally got some rain after a long drought. And it's cold and not too much, so it's remaining wet in my gardens, in the forests, in the green belts. There's no water in the streams, but at least we got a little rain. And I'm cool with whatever they want to do to me. They got more money than sense. They do have more money than sense. Nobody holds them accountable. Look, it's the Travis County Public Defender's Office. They don't do nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna go over the bus now. Sound good to me?
There's the Capitol where Greg Abbott works out of. There's more county buildings and state buildings. There's miles and miles of government buildings over here because we are the capital. But also, they just spend money on it's kingdom building. They've got way more employees than they need. So when the government's shut down, I'm more worried about the government not being shut down. I wish the county government would shut down and the city government would shut down and they clean house. I wish they'd do all that work because they sure would free some people. We sure would be more safe. We sure would have a lot more money. I feel like with the amount of money that they have, they should be giving us kickbacks. They should be giving us stimulus and just empty their coffers. Like, I don't know why the government has to hoard money and resources. Here's the governor's mansion. Governor's mansion here. It's an entire block. It's old, and they always have 24-hour security. There's the guard's box, and all those are DPS vehicles, undercovers. They're all worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. All these vehicles. As if something's really going on around here. All right. So Thursday morning, jury trial. It begins. Officer Daniel Sanchez, who murdered Rajan Moon Singh, or Raj Moon Singh, an American whose nationality goes back to Sri Lanka as immigrants to come here and be shot down by the American police. That's the freedom and life that people didn't think they were going to get. It's a surprise. The government's corrupt. If you don't hold the government corrupt, if you don't hold the corrupt government accountable and transparent, it could happen to you next. Free the people, y'all. Free the people. Namaste, y'all. Be safe.